नमस्ते दोस्तों, क्विज ले लो हिंदी चैनल पर आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। वर्टिकल बार जहां आपको मिलती है ज्ञान और मजेदार क्विज प्रश्न एक साथ। क्या हालचाल है सबका? आज हम एक बहुत ही मजेदार और जानकारीपूर्ण टॉपिक कवर करने वाले हैं। सी प्रोग्रामिंग इंटरव्यू प्रश्न बीई फ्रेशर्स के लिए। सी लैंग्वेज जो हर जगह है, जैसे हम रोज जो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं उसका बेस। चाहे आप बीई फ्रेशर हो, अभी शुरुआत कर रहे हो, या फिर कोड में घुटने तक डूबे हुए हो, सी इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस का ये ब्रेकडाउन आपके लिए है। दोस्तों, अगर आप एक फ्रेशर हैं जो बीई पूरा कर चुके हैं और आपको अपनी पहली नौकरी के लिए तैयार करना है, तो यह वीडियो आपके लिए है। इस वीडियो में हम कुछ सामान्य पूछे जाने वाले सी प्रोग्रामिंग इंटरव्यू प्रश्नों को क्विज फॉर्मेट में चर्चा करेंगे। तो जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें, और अगर अब तक आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। चलिए शुरू करते हैं बिना किसी देरी के। मैं आपको एक प्रश्न पूछूंगा और फिर सही उत्तर को समझाऊंगा। तैयार हैं? चलिए शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन 1, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉल बाय वैल्यू एंड कॉल बाय रेफरेंस? ऑप्शंस: ए, call by value sends the address of variables. B, call by reference sends a copy of the variable's value. C, call by value sends a copy of the variable's value, while call by reference sends the address. D, both are the same. Correct answer: C, explanation. In call by value, only the value of the variable is passed to the function, and changes do not affect the original variable. In call by reference, the address of the variable is passed, allowing the function to modify the original variable's value. Hash include void swap, int b, int main. Here, swap modifies the original values of x and y using their addresses. Question 2. What does the static keyword do in C? Options: A, limits the scope of the variable but retains its value. B, provides global access to the variable. C, automatically initializes the variable to null. D, makes the variable read-only. Correct answer: A, explanation. The static keyword limits the scope of the variable to the function or block, but retains its value throughout the program's execution. Example: hash include void demo, int main, output, count equals sign, 1 count equals sign 2. The static variable count retains its value between function calls. Question 3. What are pointers in C? Options: A, variables that store values. B, variables that store memory addresses. C, functions that manipulate strings. D, none of the above. Correct answer: B, explanation. Pointers are special variables that store the memory address of another variable. They are essential for dynamic memory allocation and data structures like linked lists. Example: hash include int main. Here, PTR stores the address of num, and asterisk PTR accesses its value. Question 4. What is the difference between malloc and calloc? Options: A, malloc allocates memory but does not initialize it, while calloc initializes it to 0. B, both malloc and calloc initialize memory to 0. C, calloc allocates more memory than malloc. D, malloc allocates memory in multiples of 2, while calloc does not. Correct answer: A, explanation. Malloc only allocates memory without initializing it, whereas calloc allocates memory and initializes all elements to 0. Example: hash include int main. Malloc does not initialize AR1, but calloc initializes R2 to 0. Question 5. What is the segmentation fault in C? Options: A, accessing an invalid memory location. B, a syntax error in the program. C, division by 0. D, none of the above. I. Correct answer: A, explanation. A segmentation fault occurs when a program accesses an invalid memory location, such as dereferencing a null pointer. Example: hash include int main. Dereferencing a null pointer, asterisk PTR, causes a segmentation fault. Question 6. What is the size of an integer in C on a 32-bit system? Options: A, 2 bytes, B, 4 bytes, C, 8 bytes, D, depends on the compiler. Correct answer: B, explanation. On a 32-bit system, the size of an integer is typically 4 bytes, 32 bits. It depends on the compiler and architecture, but this is standard. Example: hash include int main. Ease. Question 7. What is the use of the break statement in C? Options: A, exit a loop or switch statement. B, skip the rest of the loop and start the next iteration. C, exit the program. D, none of the above. Correct answer: A, explanation. The break statement is used to exit a loop or a switch statement prematurely. Example, hash include int main. Question 8. What is recursion in C? Options. A. A function calling itself. B. A function calling another function. C. A loop structure. D. None of the above. Correct answer. A explanation. Recursion is a technique where a function calls itself. It requires a base condition to terminate. Example, hash include int factorial int en, int main. Question 9. What is a null pointer in C? Options. A. A pointer that points to null. B. A pointer that has no address assigned. C. A pointer that points to garbage. D. None of the above. Correct answer. A explanation. A null pointer is a pointer that points to nothing or null. It is useful for error handling. Example, hash include int main. Question 10. What is the output of printf %d 10 plus 20 asterisk 30? Options. A. 600b, 900c, 630d, 300. Correct answer. B. Explanation. In C, multiplication has higher precedence than addition. Thus, 20 asterisk 30 is evaluated first, resulting in 600, and then 10 is added. Example, hash include in main. Output, 900. Question 11. What is the use of the continue statement in C? Options. A. Terminates the loop. B. Skips the current iteration of the loop. C. Jumps to the end of the program. D. None of the above. Correct answer. B. Explanation. The continue statement skips the rest of the code inside the current loop iteration and proceeds to the next iteration. Example, hash include int main. Output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Question 12. What is the output of the following code snippet? Hash include int main. Options. A. Undefined behavior. B. 557C. 756D. Compiler error. Correct answer. A explanation. Using x multiple times in the same statement with increment operations, x plus plus and plus plus x, leads to undefined behavior. The order of evaluation is not guaranteed. Question 13. What is the difference between struct and union in C? Options. A. Both allocate memory for all members. B. Struct shares memory among members, while union does not. C. Struct allocates memory for all members, while union shares memory among members. D. No difference. Correct answer. C. Explanation. In a struct, memory is allocated for all members individually. In a union, all members share the same memory location, and the size of the union is determined by the largest member. Hash includes struct example struct name, union example union, int main. Question 14. What is the purpose of the hash define directive in C? Options. A. Define a constant value. B. Create a macro function. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. Correct answer. C. Explanation. The hash define directive is used to define symbolic constants and macro functions in C. Example. Hash include hash define pi 3.14159 hash define square x asterisk x int main. Output pi 3.14 square of 5 25. Question 15. What is the use of the volatile keyword in C? Options. A. Prevents a variable from being optimized by the compiler. B. Makes a variable read-only. C. Makes a variable global. D. None of the above. Correct answer. A explanation. The volatile keyword tells the compiler that a variable's value may change unexpectedly, for example by hardware or an interrupt, and therefore it should not optimize access to the variable. Example. Hash include volatile int flag =0. Void change flag. Boye an date सिद्धि int main. दोस्तों जितना ज्यादा कोड करोगे, लैंग्वेज उतनी कंफर्टेबल हो जाएगी और इंटरव्यूज के लिए उतने बेटर प्रिपेयर्ड रहोगे। उम्मीद है कि यह वीडियो आपको इंटरव्यू की तैयारी में मदद करेगा। आपने आज सी प्रोग्रामिंग के कुछ महत्वपूर्ण और इंटरव्यू में पूछे जाने वाले सवालों को जाना। अगर आपको यह वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक जरूर करें, अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें ताकि उन्हें भी इसका फायदा मिले। और हाँ, और प्रोग्रामिंग टिप्स एंड ट्यूटोरियल्स के लिए क्विज ले लो हिंदी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें, क्योंकि हम आपके लिए इसी तरह की जानकारीपूर्ण और मजेदार वीडियो लाते रहेंगे। इंटरव्यू की तैयारी करते रहे, सकारात्मक रहें और विश्वास रखें कि आप सफल होंगे। धन्यवाद और इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन के लिए बेस्ट ऑफ लक। अगली बार फिर मिलते हैं एक और रोचक वीडियो के साथ। तब तक के लिए अलविदा और शुभकामनाएं।